Ow. Oh, somebody stop me, stop me, stop me. Ooh, somebody stop me. Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Ooh, ooh. Broken ankles. He just mossed that dude. Ooh, get mossed. I've seen this before. I'm just doing that just to do it. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. Okay, you bubbling. One and a half bubbling. Oh yeah, Nick Chubb. Oh wait, where is he? Bruh, you offend me. That's not even the right ones right now. Hold on, guys. Yes, please download. I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke away longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, one in the hand, one in the bag. Nick Chubb is fire. Do not make fun of him. A former Georgia running back, right here. Hey. Ole, ole, ole. Just checking out Nick Chubb, see what he looks like. I mean, of course we already know what he looks like, but you know. Da da da. It's Nick Chubb. Now we're gonna go to Sony Michelle. He doesn't even have his face yet. Guys, I'll be right back, but I'll let y'all spectate again. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just don't. Well, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let y'all spectate again. Gotta go eat. It'll be quick though.
Hey. Okay. Pocket through big day sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You in there, no chance, you go. Pocket through big day sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You in there, no chance, you go. Pocket through big day sumo. Pocket through big day sumo. Pocket through big day sumo. Pocket through big day sumo.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the NFL's active leader in passing yards, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints. They match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New Orleans Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. Charles, good matchup here. A couple of playoff teams from a season ago.
And just think about how the NFL works, partner. 8 teams that made the playoffs the year before didn't make it last season. So there's always going to be parity in this league, and guys have to be ready to go. Just because you made it the year before doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get back again.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led out by a man who started more Super Bowls than anyone in NFL history, the great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The numbers are off the charts. The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not. And we keep hearing from people who are waiting to see the drop-off in his play. I'd quit worrying about it. I'd quit looking for it. He says he wants to play until he's 45. Is there any reason to doubt him? His skills have shown no sign of declining.
Wait, 20.
Now the rookie out of Georgia, Sony Michel. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Von Bell up to make the tackle. And let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
Let's take a look at the big fella, Rob Gronkowski. All-pro, it feels like each and every year. And when he's healthy, he's going to be all-pro. He's done it 4 times in his career. 69 catches, over 1,000 yards in 2017. But why is he so good? Speed, size, agility, and absolutely understands the offense and where he needs to be in order to get the football.
On second down, here's Brady. He's got it to James White. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
And the Saints got everything they want out of Marshawn Lattimore and more his rookie season. Yes, the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. But here's the best part. Didn't give up a single touchdown pass all season and made it very difficult for people to complete a pass in his area.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, this is Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You remember the Pats and Saints met in a turning point game for both teams in Week 2 last year. And the Pats rebounded after being clobbered by KC in their opener to win in New Orleans 36-20 behind 447 yards from Mr. Brady. But meanwhile, the Saints fell to 0-2, but then they would go on to win their next 8 in a row. On 2nd down, Michel. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
I'm back.
It looks a lot like what we saw
Playing offense only right now. Well, I'm going to.
Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is Gronkowski. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Gronkowski, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Bree's going to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the field.
What the heck, brother?
Yard line. Breeze now on 1st down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And a look now at the offense for New Orleans.
And running back Mark Ingram is coming into his own as a runner in the NFL. Over 1,000 yards each the last 2 seasons. And now he's teaming with Alvin Kamara in a backfield where both of them can run the football effectively and both of them can catch out of the backfield as well.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his second season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, as guys can break down defenses through the middle.
Dang.
Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating at Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
How you play football, boys?
So some early intrigue here as we've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Ingram. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult in that situation.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin.
Ooh.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Almost took it out all the way, buddy.
For the New England Patriots, everybody knows what happened in that crazy loss to Miami last week. But the good news for the Pats, Tom Brady did set the all-time touchdown pass record. If you include playoff games, he threw number 580 in that game.
And I really hate to give short shrift to that number. That's phenomenal, right? What he does each and every time he plays is add to other records or create new ones. But Tom Brady's all about winning, and they didn't win the game. So this one totally got overshadowed by what followed, the wild 69-yard play that gave the Dolphins a victory.
Yeah, now how will they overcome that going forward? The final 3 at Pittsburgh, home against Buffalo, and then home against the Jets. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon from 13 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. They win.
What was that celebration, though? Never seen nobody do that kind of celebration. That was a good catch, though. Look how triple coverage. They block the ball and then he grabs it. Dang. Look, he almost got quadruple coverage. He thought he was amazing because he blocked it and then it dropped down and then he caught it. Feel bad for the other team right now. So how Patriots get lucky every single year and how they make it to the Super Bowl. Sorry, Austin, if you're watching this. I'm just saying. Things like this happen. I wouldn't doubt if that would have been an actual play that happened. Look, you can already tell these guys are triggered. This dude is like, all around me are familiar faces. And bro, he's still laying on the ground over there with his lazy self. Trying to get up. He's like, I fall and I can't get up. That celebration, though.
All their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No
Who be texting me?
They started to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield,
I will go see if texting me. I will go see right now.
So that drive
Oh,
plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
Oh yeah, right. No one. It was just somebody that you don't need to know. Okay, well we're gonna play some football. We'll play some football today with the Saints.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run
He
back
caught it
here.
sideways.
This will be a
Like,
touchback,
nope.
and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
New Orleans Saints take the field again. The NFC South champion New Orleans Saints. They are officially that with that victory last week over Tampa Bay, 28-14. So they're 11-2, and if the season ended right now, they would be, Charles, the #1 seed in the NFC.
And NFC South champions, you mentioned it, second year in a row. First time in franchise history they've won back-to-back division championships. So they'll be in the playoffs for the third time in 6 years. We know Drew Brees is absolutely terrific. He's going to set another record, breaking the one he set
Bro, why are they
last year
walking
for
on the dang
completion
field?
percentage in the season. But the defense, we hardly ever talk about this Saints defense, and we should. They've allowed just 13 points per game in their last 5 games.
It's like, you want some, come get some.
They only gave up 13 points.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Breeze now on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Dang.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I'm
That
speechless.
looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back.
80, you could have turned around and got that ball. Why y'all fighting? Y'all need Jesus.
Defensively, they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Breeze now to throw.
Dang, R1 was wide open.
Goodness, was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the forward defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And look at this, another fake. And this is
I was about to say, if he caught that, he would have been a legend. You know what? I go for it too much with the Saints.
Does not pay off.
Oh gosh. Look at this young brother. Look at that. 666. What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna start over.
Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium.
Ooh.
The return man is Hill. Gets past one.
Ooh.
And nice work
Ankle's
on the return
broken.
as they'll start their drive just
Oh,
past
show.
the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Breeze now. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
He just got obliterated in the back. His back just got obliterated. Whatever.
Football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Going up top. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one go.
I'm speechless. Bruh. The Saints look like Auburn today. My bad, they're looking like LSU. My bad, my bad. They looking like LSU a little bit today. Bat. Yeet. Oh. So I grabbed it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's down.
For 36 yards. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Pass interference on the defense.
As that one falls incomplete.
Watch this. Pass interference on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
I know my calls.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Breeze going to sneak it, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Saints have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who were blocked?
Now we're going to play with the Big Pats.
For him, they have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
Please get it again, Patterson. Thank you, my brother. Sight, I'm not needing that jump.
Oh, little 360. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 34. On play action, it's Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet
Dang.
and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was nothing there for him.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both
Okay,
sides,
we're playing for the Patriots now.
And forces 4th down. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Going for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw is Breeze. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Thomas has got it. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
My bad.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Breeze. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It would have been amazing if my dude would have jumped in. It would have been like
6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense.
And then he started to fly, put up to the ball, and caught it.
You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it.
What do you mean, brother?
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Breeze. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. That's complete right around the 8. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, but balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Brady to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right.
I wrote that dude's ankle with a slow spin, too.
Only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Brady. They'll check this one down to Michelle. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. Here's Hoyer. And bulldozing
Let's
his way
go.
through. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Well, they don't have any points on the scoreboard. Went for the fake. Maybe they feel like that'll jumpstart them a little bit.
You kind of get the sense that they thought they could come back to the field goal again if they don't create something.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon from 10 yards out, and the Patriots are back within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league,
that's pretty close.
Quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, now they're going to try to extend the lead, brother. And I'm going to wreck them, brother. And they ain't going to be like, and they're going to be like, what the heck just hit me, brother? And I'm going to be like, me, brother.
Shotgun now for Brees.
Man, I hate it. Football season's over.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I was really good at football. I recovered a fumble.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth
now it's over.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Brees to throw on 2nd down.
It's not like I didn't play bad defense. And all I did was recover a fumble. I was pretty good at defense. I got past the line a lot. And I
now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Truced me.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Now you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Brees will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Julian Edelman. Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
White 20! White 20!
Brady now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Fighting to stay upright. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And now running right through it. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it.
Surprisingly.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Okafor in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. Breeze going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Carr. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. Fighting through it, he's got space. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards on. That one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Breeze now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. John Simon, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Looking for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, a 22-yard.
Bro, that catch. Double coverage and caught that ball. Holy Jesus.
Touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Yeah, not answering that.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Lutz now to kick this.
Did not mean to do that, but kind of have. Little ball.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Demario Davis coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. It's Patriot football, but they trail here. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. He's going to air it out deep. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way down to the 42. Brady to Hogan for a big one. 42 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not
Big-time strike, and you were right. Wow, that rhymes.
But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of the wide receiver screeners get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. Goes underneath here to White. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Brady on the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you...
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. The trick play works. Excellent execution. 18 yards on that fake and a 1st down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football... I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Nifty footwork at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. There and a New England 1st down. Brady 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. For the moment it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
He's going to let it fly. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah. What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now Brady. This is caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And here's Lewis. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10.
GG's in the chat.
Down to a knee here. The defense
oh, I see how it is. See how it is, New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. No, I'm not even going to say it.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up
to end this game right here.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And now running right through it. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
GG's. 21-17 final score.
Victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference obviously was that 4th quarter.
Well, be a little kid about it, man.
And it has to start with
for real
believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
Da 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 da. Check out some highlights of this game. Pure sweat.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the Cleveland Browns behind the #1 overall pick in the draft, Baker Mayfield, as his guys get set to take on Case Keenum and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I think his leg just completely snapped.
They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Here's Royce Freeman, the first carry for the rookie. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Last year's #1 overall pick comes off the edge for this defense. Slowed a bit by injuries as a rookie. Still had 7 sacks in 11 games and showed pass rush ability that makes teams take notice because not only can he rush off the edge, he can kick inside in their nickel or sub packages and rush over the guards and create a little bit of havoc for quarterbacks trying to see upfield.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tanner Vallejo not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Lindsey, the undrafted free agent, had a great college career at Colorado, but what he did to start this season and the way he came out of the gate, really impressive.
And sometimes guys just fit NFL teams where maybe you didn't see it coming.
Ooh.
As you mentioned, had an excellent college career at Colorado.
That was a hard hit.
Different question marks from different teams about size. Can he do this? Can he do that? The answer is he can do just about everything, and especially his ability to get out into open space out of the backfield and create big plays downfield. That's working quite well for him in the early going.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Now, what are we doing?
For the first time with Johnson. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard.
Hold on.
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second down, Mayfield steps away to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And another example of why Baker Mayfield went #1 in the draft. His ability to confound defensive coordinators. They played him for the pass. They covered it well. He takes off with his legs and scrambles for a big gain.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good play there to step in and knock that one away by Chris Harris.
Who said that he couldn't play in the NFL?
Not me.
Not you. A lot of scouts did. A lot of people undrafted, and has turned himself into a Pro Bowl cornerback, one that really knows how to play the position.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play.
You haven't seen anything.
They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. And his kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Things switch back over here to the Denver offense, and the Broncos last week with that loss to San Fran. The playoff hopes really took a hit, because now they're at 6-7 after that 20-14 defeat.
And it was a bit of a surprise for them to go to San Francisco and get beat, because they were on a pretty good run right there. They'd won some convincing games in the previous weeks. Looked like they were going to make a strong finish, and they still might. But that game right there.
And now look at him go. And all the way down to the 24. line. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Keenum going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. On the return, Jabril Peppers. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Browns set to get the football back. And, you know, they've won 5 games this year, Charles. The past 3 years combined, they won 4. So this is quite a turnaround. And with their interim coach, they're 3-2 since he took over 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, and they're not likely to be a playoff team. But if they win their final.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb.
Oh.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Oh.
A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
To return, it's Peppers. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's Keenum now on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Keenum. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Bro, come on.
Third down, unsuccessful.
Catch the freaking ball. I don't care if...
They've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Keenum on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Shotgun snap for Keenum. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Throwing is Keenum. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? They made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with a break. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that.
I don't want the ball far away. Man, I get tackled and make the first down. But it's okay. Because I made the first down.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
He goes back in the snap. He throws it, and he catches it, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. Ooh, fire.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
All right.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came through.
What?
They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Are you trying to throw it to the bad guys or something, brother?
Man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner.
What? Let's go.
Chance to make people miss an open field.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Mayfield now, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he should. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. So he got 3 of 1.
What?
But couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside.
I thought he was actually going to keep running, but apparently not.
There's got to be one positive to that.
Apparently he glitched and went down somehow.
Tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A run for Nick Chubb. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Mayfield, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And the focus of our players' spotlight right now is shining on Case Keenum. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you, he
time to go serious mode.
at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
I'm live streaming on Madden 19 right now, but it's in the 4th quarter. Yeah, dude, don't leave though. This game, I'm playing with the Browns and I'm going against the Broncos. And dude, I've scored 2 rushing touchdowns with Nick Chubb already, and those were my 2 actual touchdowns. He stiffed armed, like he didn't chuck anybody. He only stiff armed, and he outran the rest of the people.
You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, "Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo." And what she meant by that is, don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
You know, I didn't have school today.
The line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time.
Yep.
This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now Keenum throwing on second. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite
I am smart, though. You got to admit it.
He's been off target this entire game.
I know.
Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation.
Somewhat. I see how it is, Jake. I see how it is. See how it is.
It makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Which one? Well, I mean, you do have...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
What happened to you, Jake?
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball.
What happened to you?
You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that?
I said they're both smart. What happened to you? Because you said that you weren't.
We've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
They scored. Okay, it's Nick Chubb mode now. Oh, quit doing the running, man. You know that's my favorite dance, and you're going to use it against me? Really? Man, come on.
Man, he just ran a terrific route.
Noni. I will win this game like I did the game before. The Browns better not lose today. I mean, tomorrow. Good Lord. I mean, not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, because tomorrow's Thursday. Dude, that was a face mask. That was a face mask. No. Watch this, junk. That was a face mask. What do you mean, brother? Look at how stupid this game is right now. Look, he's grabbing him by the face mask. Look. What do you mean? Unvaulted? Are you talking about Unvaulted? It's a new game. It's a new game mode where it brought some of the old guns that they vaulted back into the game. Like this, like the tactical submachine gun and stuff like that.
Mayfield gonna lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A first down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And a scary incompletion.
Bro, what do you mean, brother? What do you mean,
First
brother?
INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely
they brought the tactical SMG in the unvaulted mode.
They got the lead, 4th quarter.
That's why the cover of it had a tactical SMG on it, my dude.
He's gonna rifle one deep left side.
I don't know, they might have. I haven't seen it yet though.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
But I've only played it once.
A little too aggressive defensively.
They brought blue RPGs back. Blue RPGs back.
Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now Mayfield. He's going to air one out. Landry brushes him off. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I haven't seen those yet either, but remember, I've only played one match and I was playing solo squad. The electrolyzer or whatever. Or the electric trap, whatever. Yeah. That they didn't bring that back, I don't think.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that
Tell them
becomes
I don't
man
think
on man,
anyway.
and you gotta trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth. And make
Yeah, I don't think right.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete there.
Yes, they did.
Hit jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Promise you they did. They brought TAC SMGs back. That's why it's on the cover of it. Look back at the game mode and look at the plague skin holding the tactical SMG.
Hold on through the end of the play. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now running right through it. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
Shush your mouth.
Safely on third down. I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably
it's also better than the compact. By the way, regular SMGs are better than compacts if you want to spray.
He may try and run for this.
They're better for spraying.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. First down, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took
I was doing the orange justice with my legs.
Affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Mayfield being chased out left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for
Matthew can't play with us.
Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds
he told me to play. He wants to play duos. He has texted me in my live stream.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
It's not my fault that I can't play with him. I didn't say this isn't my choice that I don't want to play with him. That I don't want to play with him. It's my daddy that doesn't want him to.
He gets away, picks up a big first down.
No, I said my daddy doesn't want me to play with Matthew because of what he did the other night.
That didn't just feel like good
Don't ask it. Don't ask that.
He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time.
My daddy's really mad about it right now.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Okay, buddy.
Touchdown saving tackle
yeah.
there. Now it's third and
Matthew, that was a really crap move for you, dude, for you putting that into a group chat. Like, for real, you shouldn't have done that. He put, I was getting mad at him, and he put it in a group chat.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1 score.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
He's mad at Matthew for putting it in the group chat.
Partner, less than 2 minutes ago in the
Jake
game,
Little,
which means
Matthew.
This challenge was initiated by the fellows in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And they're going to hold serve.
No, he's texting me on my stream.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board.
Yes.
It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores.
Yes.
Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Three.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer.
Yes, he can, Matthew. He said if he catches me playing with you, then he won't let me play on PlayStation.
Bit, but still 8 yards to go on third down for this offense. To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about
because he's Matthew.
The home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw.
Intercept that, yay.
And that should do it. Picked up near the 42.
Alright, I'm going to play Fortnite, guys.